Let's not let the goat eat the microphone. So there's Thyme being all curious, trying to chew on everything. But hopefully she didn't break the mic. That's Thyme screaming for attention. Sees Rochelle leaving. The geese are up there with a little treat and a visit. But the goats are not happy. Where's Max? That's where he is? Where is he? Where is he? So Max, this is our about 5-month checkup on the goats. Tell me one of the things that you like about the goats.
They just climb on stuff.
They climb on everything. Hence why we have wood henge over there. So you're getting your brush on the wood henge?
Yep.
Awesome. There's wood henge. My version of Stonehenge. Just used old stumps and we just piled them into a weird little circle. And the goat's got a little agility course. There's Thyme. Well, this is the view from Woodhenge. A little bit of dominance pushing back and forth, figuring out where they are. Thyme is the herd leader, or the herd queen. She just basically told Sage, get out of here. I want whatever's on that, even though she doesn't know what's on that. Max, did they go down the slide?
If they do, I don't see them do it.
Okay. That's weird. She's biting your arm. I don't know what that means. You might have to look that up. Does she normally do that?
If I put my hand there, yeah.
Okay. I wonder if she's trying to like lick the salt off you. We got Sage right here trying to lick whatever the heck it is out of that log. And then we got Thyme over here licking whatever the heck off of Max. Well, she ain't hurting you. You got some slobber on you now, don't you? Oh, don't worry, she's perfectly fine. Come on, Sage. Wow, what the heck was that, Sage? What's going on inside their goat shed here? So what's this first bin for?
Which one?
The first blue bin.
That, there's a second bin if you...
Yep.
And that's just their feeders to which we would put this in.
This. They're food pellets, yeah.
And they actually really like it.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, Sage licking her chaps. Cool. And what's the bin for, or the big, which was originally a hamper? We took out the cloth of it. What's that full of?
Hay.
Hay. All right. Drink it up, girlfriend. Or stop. Get that water. But I see not only our geese, but that cool looking blue and black thing on the side. What's that for?
So they can scratch their heads on it. That's just natural.
Just what they do? No, Sage doesn't want to do it. She kind of likes... Oh! Max, show him how to use it. Alright. Well, that's showing him. Ooh, she might like it. Nope. When I asked you to show me how to do it, I wanted you to rub your head against it.
No.
That's right, girls. Well, now that we're standing next to this blue thing, can you use it? No? Yeah? No? Oh, she's dropping pellets. There you go. Thyme, get on that. Really? Really? You're telling me what you think that I got outside the pen, huh? Would you use the blue thing? Well, you're chewing on it. You're chewing on it. You're still dropping pellets, aren't you? There you go. You're supposed to rub on it. Come on. Rub on it. And there's Sage chewing the cud. Since you got the goats, what has been a little bit different than you expected? I'd say how much work you've been putting in.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. Any specific things that are the hardest part about the goats?
Just getting brush, yep. I'd have to go all the way back there.
So,
and I have to go back there with loppers, and I just had to cut down some tiny branches. And I potentially get mosquito bites from there. A lot of them.
yeah, so what Max does is he goes back in our woods and he finds the perfect branches and brush for the goats to give them every morning. He doesn't bring them a lot, but it's enough to get them happy and excited and ready to go for the rest of the day. All right, get down. So one thing that we learned about goats is they try to chew on everything, and that's what Thyme's trying to do right now. Thyme's trying to chew on the camera, but I won't let her, so that's why she keeps going after it. So, yep, she's trying to figure out. Oh, she knows that there's something in my pocket, and now she's going to chew on it. Thyme, you're pulling down my pants. Always nibbling on everything. So as you saw before, the goats will chew on just about anything, but they're not going to chew on it to eat it necessarily. They chew on it to see what it is. That's kind of how they feel things around. Think of it more as like a toddler. Yep, very curious about that, huh? That's my sandal. It can't taste good. It can't taste good. It can't. It just can't. And that's my pants. Yep, that's still my pants. Whoa! Ow, that's my foot. Well, goats will go whenever, wherever they feel like. That's one thing we found out. Sorry, girls. I know you don't want me to show that on camera. And typically after they pee, right after that they poop. And they poop little pellets like rabbits. But yeah, that's one thing we found out is they will go anywhere whenever they gotta go. So keep that in mind. So outside our regular goat pen in Stonehenge, we built this other area that we call the pasture. Basically it's just fencing, and it had a whole bunch of wood and brush in it, and in there is where the goats can forage, because goats, they do not eat grass. Well, like most people think, will it mow down your yard? They will not do that. They're foragers, so they will go around looking for things to nibble on. And so we had this little area just behind their place. So this is their pasture, as we call it, and it curves to the left behind that big tree there, and the goats can get a good idea of what's going on, while at the same time they get a lot of their food. And this is kind of like a separate area, like a kind of like a something they get to look forward to, so we don't hear them yelling and screaming like we do now. The constant yelling sometimes. Jace, what are they doing? Max, what are they doing yelling all the time?
They want you.
They want you, that's right. Once they think you're a part of the herd, they want you all the time. So keep that in mind. They can get loud. Believe it or not, this is not that loud for what Thyme's normally up to when she really wants something. So if you have neighbors nearby, you might upset them. Our neighbors, we're lucky enough where they're pretty cool about it. They all actually right now they say they enjoy the goats and the farm animal like sounds that we have here. So far we've been happy with not upsetting our neighbors. Behind our little pasture area is where Max brings them out to forage. And Max has his awesome swinging seat back here where he sits down and watches the goats as they just roam around forage. Unlike the pasture, where we don't watch them, we're not outside, we're not watching them every second. Max is out here where they're open and roam and go wherever they want. So Max watches them just about every second while they're out here foraging. They picked the bottom of our fruit trees out, but hey, you know, not too bad. They were already cleaned up near the bottom. But yeah, they have all this area to roam. Now, in my opinion, two of the coolest points of owning goats is, first off, they love eating prickers. So they have absolutely demolished this pricker bush, which was huge. So they have just gone through and just ate it up. They don't tend to eat the bigger, thicker, older stuff, but they will definitely eat all the new stuff. Some of this stuff has been cleaned up a little bit with loppers, but that's really cool. And the other thing that I thought was really cool about goats was that they also supposedly like to eat poison ivy, which we have plenty of here. And right here we have some poison ivy, I believe. Well, it's some ivy stuff, but if that's not it, we got plenty more all throughout the yard. And the goats find that as more of a delicacy, which is pretty cool. As in, they're gonna be eating that stuff up, and I'm not gonna get poison ivy. So those are two cool things we found out about goats. I guess not. Alright, now we get to hear them yell as humans walk away. Goodbye, Thyme and Sage. Max will be up here soon. Oh, see, they're saying goodbye. Hi, Thyme. That funny face. And Sage. Oh. It's so hard being a goat, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it so hard being a goat? Can I stand on that one or no? That one's gonna fall on it.
Try it. I bet you can go to the ER.
Thanks, Max.
If you want to go to the ER, then jump on it.